AI for real estate agents.
Perfect. So let me go ahead and open a new tab. Let me show you where you can actually find it. So if you have a Claude account, you just have to simply go on your left sidebar. You just able to access it from your sidebar. The last one is going to be the Claude Design. So it's called Design here inside Claude. You just have to click on Design to access it. And what it allows you to do is just basically whatever you were able to code things on Claude previously, it just makes it better. So it like helps you create your own kind of like a template or your own branding. You can have your own branding on here, which is called design system, which we're going to go through. So like with the help of a design system, it makes a lot easier for you to kind of like code in or make something yours, which you would be able to, like for example, you want to create web pages, you want to create motion design, you want to create carousels that you can post on social media, so you would be able to do all that, and everything's going to be on brand. So uh, with the help of design system inside design, it helps you like just like how you were communicating with custom gpts to get what you were looking for. And so it's going to be like the similar way. You just have to provide a bit of information first, and then it's going to be able to do a bunch of things for you. So I'll kind of like quickly go over the things that it can create for you. So with the help of design system here, it will be able to create like your website. So here I can like fully code a website in here, and it just did all that for me to like just to kind of show you here. I created this sample, and so this is a website that it can code, and I can take the entire code base and just put it on my website. And it can also do the slide presentation. So for example, here I got a new listing, and I can just take that and create a whole presentation. I can just give it all my slides and information, the pictures. So I just gave it the pictures, and it came up with the information from Zillow. So it can pull the information for you. If it has your pictures, it will be able to add your pictures directly, as well as your logo. So it can do the slide presentation as well. And besides all that, it can also create uh, motion design for you. So this is something new which wasn't really possible before. So if you have a market update and you want to create a video using Claude Design, it can create these kind of videos for you where it's all animated, and it's, you can see here it's drawing the lines and everything's coming in. It's all animated, so it can do that for you, and then you can take that video and you can go ahead and either use that in Hayden, or you can also use that in CapCut, just to kind of add in your voiceover, just to talk over it. So that's something that's also possible using uh, Cloud Design. So we'll look at that. And the next thing is going to be the carousel, which is quite popular on Instagram these days. So carousels are back in trend. Instagram is heavily pushing carousels once again. And so if you want to create carousels and want to post it on Facebook and Instagram, so this can definitely help you achieve that as well. So here it created these carousels for me. There are pictures in the background. There's a nice gradient on top of it. And I got everything which is all color corrected here. Everything's on brand. I got my logos on here, and I can also download all the slides, and I'll be able to then put it on social media. There you go. And also has the last slide. So yeah, it's gonna have all that capability. And let's go ahead and start with the Claude design system first, in order to understand how everything works and how we even got here. So once you get into Claude Design, this is where you'll be at first. You're going to go to the design systems. And from design systems, you're going to have this option where you can click on create to create your first design system. So you would click on this option that says create. And this is where it's going to ask you to set up your design system, which is where you can tell it about your company and attach any design resource you already have. So if you have something built up, or if you have like your color codes and logos and stuff, so you can put them all in here. And just to kind of give you an example, I've prepared a document with information of what you can upload there. So company name and blurb. So this is what it's asking for here. It also gives you an example. So this is what you can put there. So I got Kim making real estate group and real estate brand for a top method Detroit agent with 30 plus years of experience, right? So I can definitely just copy that and put that on here, and that's all I gotta do. It's asking me for link code on GitHub and link code for your computer. Now this is all a bit, I guess, more technical, so you can skip that part and just it says it's all optional, so you can also skip the entire thing. But I'll definitely recommend, like, if you have like your font files, or if you have logos and other assets that your company's been using, you can upload all that in here. And you can also upload your own pictures. So if you got your own pictures, you got your own logos, you can just click on browse here and find your picture and find your logo. And just by doing that, you would be able to simply upload those two right here. Okay. And any other notes, you can describe everything about your brand, what your brand's like, and what's your mission, and your tagline, your color palette. So I have like a template here. So I got fonts. I got Playfair Display as my headline font, and then I got Roboto as like my body font, and then I got primary colors. So these are the color codes, which you can also describe the colors, or you can also put the color codes here. So you can do that. And if you want to know where you can grab these color codes, for example, if you have a website, let's say you have a website like this and you want to take the color codes from the website, and so that you can give it to your design system, you can simply install an extension called ColorZilla. So I'll give you a link to that as well. ColorZilla from extension, if you want to pick the colors that you want to use in your design system. Extension, and also put the design system document. All right. Okay, so once you have that extension installed on your browser, all you gotta do is just open your website and click on ColorZilla. And then here it's gonna give you a bunch of options. You wanna click on web page color analyzer, and then this is gonna give you all the colors that are available on this page. And so from here, you can pick your brand colors that you want to use on your design. So if I want to use this teal color, I can pick that, and I can pick any of these like shades, gray. And if I click here, it's gonna give me this color code, which is right here. And then I can take that, I can copy it, and then I can come back in here, and I'll be able to paste like my brand colors and like primary color. I'll be able to describe that like so. And so this way you can add in all the nodes, so it's gonna have all those colors available. If you have a color palette, like, you can just upload that here too. That will be great. And after doing all that, you're gonna click on continue to generation. And once you do that, it's gonna take a while, about 15 minutes or so, to generate your design system to be able to learn about your brand. If you're gonna put in your brand name here, it's also gonna look up online about information about you, so that it can include that into your design system as well. So yeah, it's really great at that. So yeah, it's gonna be able to do all of that. And once it has everything generated, so let me show you what it's gonna look like. All right. So yeah, after creating a design system, it's gonna like create create its own task list, and then it's gonna start checking all those boxes, and it takes a good amount of time. And after that, you can also check here the design system that it generated. So here it says that it's gonna like substitute with web fonts, but the fonts that I had selected were already from the website, so I'm good with that. You don't need to worry about this error. Or if you have font files, if you have a designer or your own, if you're with EXP or your brokerage, you can ask them for like font files, and they would be able to send that if you wanna upload that here. So that's also a possibility. And it's also gonna like give you the logo lockup, how it's gonna look like your logo on the white background and your logo on navy or uh, anything, any other color here. So it's gonna show you that, and if you like it, you can click on looks good, or if you don't like it, you can click on needs work, and then it's gonna ask you describe what you prefer. So whatever changes you want to describe, you can just describe that here, and then it's gonna make those changes for you. Now, for example, here, I asked it to regenerate the logo lockup. The logo would never be on navy background, just white. If the background is navy, then the logo will be on a rounded rectangle with white in color. So that's what I said. And then it generated the logo again with the rounded rectangle in the background, because if the background is navy in color, then I cannot really see the higher experience expect results here, because that will be kind of like similar to the background, so nobody would be able to see it. And of course, the EXP logo won't be visible as well. And it's also going to show you a test website that is going to build by itself. So that will show up here. The test website is going to create and show you like what it's going to look like when you put your design system to use, and what it will be able to generate for you. And so here it was able to create that. And it will also show you more display types like your fonts, how it's going to look like when they're used together, and body type, more fonts, eyebrow and statistics, how it's going to look like. And if you dislike something, you can just click on needs work and tell it to improve it or however you want. Brand colors, if you think that I missed something, you can also describe your brand colors here. So you don't have to stress too much on this tab where you have to describe everything. Once you have everything visually available, you can just click on looks good or just needs work, and go ahead and describe your change, and it's going to make that change for you, so that you would have your entire design system ready for you to start building things. So those are the things that it will be able to do that for you, and you can check in everything and how it's going to look like. And so once it's all ready, you can go ahead and start building it, start using it to create uh, websites for you, which I do have an example here. I think I can open this one here. Okay. Yeah. So then you can ask it to generate things based on what you're looking for. And again, it simply allows you to generate things, and you don't even have to be a coder to do anything. And the best part about using the Claude Design is that it also allows you to edit anything that you want. For example, I can describe a tweak, and then it's going to do that for me, or I can click on edit, and here I'll be able to change anything I want. I can go ahead and click here, and I can just say I can type literally anything I want here. So this is its capability. Like I can go ahead and change schedule evaluation to anything else here. I can change scroll. I can change this whole thing. I can also like I get the option on the right hand side where I can go ahead and change fonts, and you have like complete control over the design, and that's why it's called Claude Design, so that you don't have to always go ahead and tell it to change things. You get more control over it. And so like if you have an assistant who like has more time to do some of more intricate work for you, then they would be able to go ahead and make custom updates for you using the Claude Design feature for you. So that's really gonna be a lot more helpful for you to give more control over the design and how things are gonna look like. So uh, yeah, those are something that it can do now. Now let's have a look at how it can generate the slide presentation like this. Uh, so in order to generate a slide presentation, all you gotta do is just okay. So now coming back to the slide presentation and how you can build it here. So once you open your Claude Design, you're gonna go to slide deck here, and then you would have to like enter a project name, so like presentation, and I can just put that listing, and then here you're gonna see design system, right? So I'm gonna change the design system from Krem Institute Design System to any other design system that you might have. And if you like, you can create multiple design systems. Like I have this one here, so I can just go ahead and select that. And I'm gonna check this box, use speaker notes, so less text on slides. And then you can click on create, and then it's gonna be able to like go into where I can go ahead and describe all these details, such as pull images and information, then create a listing presentation for Carnegie, and then I I also added the brand name, and then I gave it the property address, and I told it that the presentation is gonna be 8 slides, and that's all I told it, nothing else. Then I just gave it some images, which you can, by the way, just do it right here while you're just telling it to create slides. Uh, because it cannot pull the images, it can only pull in the information from the internet. So I was just testing what it's capable of. So I had to give it the images, and then it added all the images and information for me. And I told it to fix a few things, and yeah, that's all I did. And it created this entire presentation for me, which at any time I can go ahead, click on edit, and change any of these things, which you cannot do something like that inside custom GPT or inside chat GPT. I can also take the whole presentation, click on share, and I can download the whole thing as a PDF. I can download the whole thing as a presentation. I can send the whole thing to Canva, make more edits, or just the whole thing as a page, a web page. So you get all these options here once you're done with your slide presentation. So those are the things that it can do. And if you cannot describe something and you can draw on your screen, you can also do that. For example, you want this logo to be somewhere like here, you can just do that, and you can describe your edit down here, and then you would be able to click on send, and it will be able to make that edit for you. So you have those capabilities here as well. And you also get the option to present, and if you just want to like create the presentation here and present it from here, so you get that as well. So I can go full screen, I can present all my slides up here. So there you go. Just a quick little overview of that. And yeah, once you're done with that, let's look at the next thing. What I can do for us. All right. Now I'm going to talk about the most difficult thing here. So this is like motion design or motion graphics, you can call it that. Now, this is something which wasn't really possible before. This is something that they recently added this functionality where it can add animation to the text, and you can also play it by using the slider here. I can use the slider down below to play it, and I can download this whole thing. In order to create this, all I had to do is just I told it to create a timeline-based motion design using the following information, and then I gave it a script, which is a real script. And in order to get here, all I had to do is just from template, you would see animation here. That will be by default template available for everyone. So you just have to select that, type in animation, and then create from template, and that will bring you to this slide where you can type in your motion design that you want to generate. You give it a script, and based on that script, it's going to, or statistics or whatever you want to create. So if you want to create a market update video, you can give it the statistics, and it can animate everything for you. And based on that, uh, yeah, once it's all generated, you would be able to download that whole thing as a standalone HTML page. And I asked it to export this as a standalone web page here, and it already did that for me. So I got this file, download Royal Oak Market Update standalone HTML. So I can download that, and then I can click here to just use it in a new tab. I can click on the record button. I don't know if you guys can see it here, but I have this record button right here. So I can click on that uh, here, and it's gonna ask me to record the tab. So I'll just select this window here, this one, and then it's currently recording my screen, which is this one. And so once I'm done with it, I can just click on stop where it's recording the screen, and then it's going to download that video for me. So I get that video in WebM format, and after I get that video, I can go to cloudconvert.com, and this is where I can like upload, or you can just search for WebM to MP4, and this will be the first link you'll get. I'll put this one in the chat if you do want to do it this way. Or you can send this to your assistant if you have somebody else to do this part. They would be able to use motion design and WebM to MP4, and simply click on convert, and that's going to give you a video which you're able to create now just by using a web page. So let me show you what the video looks like. Processing here. Okay, here you go. That's the video. So I got this video here, and I have this tab over here, and the slider, which I can get rid of if I can just take this video to Canva or take it to CapCut and just get rid of this part. And I can also take it to Hagen and use my avatar to add a voiceover to the video. So that's also possible. And yeah, this is how you can use Claude to generate the motion graphics for you. I have Pro, but I don't see design. That's interesting. Should have rolled out to everyone because it was launched like on April 17th. Yeah. Should take a look at that. All right, so this is where the Claude Design can be useful when it comes to the motion graphics. You can generate it on the web page and then just record the whole web page and convert that into a video, and then you can use it into your videos, which is a bit lengthy process. I wouldn't really recommend anybody to go and try to do it, but if you have somebody doing it for you, then you can share this information with them and they can make use of it. Now, the next thing which I want to show is turning this information which I had about the market update into a carousel. So I first created a video using that, and now I'm just asking Claude Design to turn it into a 6-slide carousel using 3:4 ratio for all the slides. Slide 1 is going to be hooked on Kim's picture. Slide 2 to 5 will be the market update. Slide 6 is going to be CTA, call or text on the phone number. Use logo and Kim's picture. I did not have to upload Kim's picture and logo because it already has that information. So I don't have to go in and upload those once again. And I told it to make sure that everything's gonna be downloadable so that I can download and upload everything on social media. And then I added some pictures, told it to use them in the slide, either in the background or just to grab attention on hooks. Use gradients on images to make the carousels more dynamic. Add arrow at the bottom right to make people swipe to the next slide, which it did here. Here you can see on the bottom right of the carousel. And no error on the last slide. So yeah, I just gave it all that information, and yeah, it went ahead and created all the slides for me. And yeah, here you go. You can have a look at it here. All the slides once again that it created. And I can simply just click on all slides, the download button. I get two options here. If I click on all slides, it's gonna start downloading these slides for me. As you can see that it's already downloading here multiple files one at a time. And yeah, it's all downloaded, so I can have a look at it. I open this up, you can see that all those slides here are downloaded. All right, so that's another use case. So you can create landing pages, slides, carousels, motion design, and so that's where it can be really useful. And it does consume a lot of tokens, but it, it has like a separate token limit, so you're good with that. So even if you run out of tokens on Claude Design, you would still be able to like use Claude for other things. So it has that option. So you can just feel free to give it a try. If you have a Claude account, you would still be able to use Claude to do other things for you. And besides all this, they do have some more capabilities. You can see, like, you can click on examples and you will be able to see what else it can do for you. You can simply just click on use this prompt if you want to generate the same thing, or if you want to like use that prompt and tweak it to kind of generate your own thing. So these are like different backgrounds that it can create, which could like go on a website if you're like building a website project, or text streaming. I find this one pretty cool because this is another motion graphic, more animations that it can create. Uh, Globes, which could be cool if we can put a map and actually make it useful. So you have that, and yeah, some more effects, particle text effect, which could be cool on the website. So yeah, you get these options. Mobile app, that you have those too. So you can use it for a lot of things. You can go through each example and see which one you find more interesting, and give it a try. And once you have created something, by the way, you can turn that into a template as well. For example, if I have created this slide presentation and I want every slide to look the same way with pictures, just different information, I can go in and click on share, and I can duplicate as template. I can click here, and it's going to open a new page here. Then I can give it a title, description, and intro text, which is something that shows up when you like. If I describe presentation test, creates 6 slide, sorry, 8 slide presentation. And next thing is that you're just gonna click on published, and that's all you have to do. And then if you go ahead, let's try refreshing it, and here you go. Now you're gonna see that you have presentation test, which I just created. So now I can just use this, and I can name a project, and presentation listing, create from temp. Okay, shows the wrong system, but okay. Now I have those selected, and I selected the wrong design system here, so get rid of that. I want to use this design system. So right now I have the correct one selected. I got the right template. Now I can simply describe in the information, give it all the pictures, and it's gonna use this presentation template as a baseline and just add in the picture, add in the information, and just create the slide the same way as you like did over here. Let's go back. So yeah, it's going to be able to create another slide which should look like this. It's still loading. So here you go. So yeah, it will simply use this information in this new, where I can just provide in the new listing information. It's going to create another 8-slide presentation with new pictures, and it's all going to be in the same position, same branding, nothing else will change. So it will like act as your design partner. You just give it the information, the pictures, and it will go ahead and start creating the presentation for you in the same way as it was the last time. And then you can also ask it to make changes. And it does take a while, like 10-15 minutes to do things. It's not something that it's going to be able to create something immediately as you ask it. You would have to kind of wait like 10-15 minutes to just give it your task, and then just do your other things, and then it's going to give you a notification. You come back to it and check what it did, and after that you would be able to like make a revision or ask it to make a revision, or if you're okay with that, you can simply just download and use it. So yeah, it's not something that will create things instantly. It does take time. So just want to clarify that as well. All right. So yeah, that's all I have for Claude Design.
If you're a real estate agent and don't want to get left behind with all of these AI updates, guys, you're in the right place, because we created the world's very first AI certified agent. We have an entire AI institute dedicated to the real estate industry. We have a top custom GPT in the Chat GPT store just for the real estate industry. All you got to do is check out some of the links in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And if you're still here, go ahead and check out one of the other videos that we just shot.